Hi guys, it's Marcus here, the developer of Raidborn, and I just want to give you another update on development and also talk a little bit about the estimations that I've made in my last video. So first of all, the good news, and that is that Raidborn is about to enter beta stage. There are two reasons why this is a big deal. The first one is that this has been the biggest advancement of Raidborn development ever. So basically, the step from alpha to beta was a really great step for Raidborn. So much content, so much features have been added. The second reason is that it also means that Raidborn is getting towards the early access release version, and there is not too much that has to be done to complete it. The main task will be adding more content. On top of that, I of course also need to add some smaller things, for example the intro and outro sequence, end sequence of the game. And maybe in the playtest that is coming up, I'll talk about that in a second, I will also learn some new things, get some feedback, and maybe have to add some additional stuff. But it shouldn't be that much overall, and the final release version is definitely getting closer. At the moment, I'm still working on bug fixing and polishing the beta, and it appears that this is taking longer than expected, because in my last video I made some estimations and said that I will probably be done with the early access release version in late summer, and this is probably not really going to happen. The reason for that mainly is that it's just very hard to estimate how long something like bug fixing and polishing will take, mainly because the nature of it is that you don't know beforehand how many tasks will appear and how long it will take. So it's really hard to make estimations here. I still try to make them just to give you a rough idea of how long stuff can take, but it's really hard to make them accurate. Even if you multiply your estimations by a factor of 2, probably it will still take longer. That's just the nature of things in game development and software development in general. Next, let's talk about the playtest. First of all, I of course need to finish the beta, because that's basically the same version as the playtest will be. Once that is ready, I can make myself some more thoughts when it will take place, how I will organize it, and stuff like that. I also want to come back to creating social media content, for example, and the playtest, setting it up, creating a survey, stuff like that also takes some time, so I just don't know if I'll do it before or after the social media content creation stuff. And yeah, that's the reason why I can't yet tell you. Talking of creating content for my social media accounts, I'm really excited to share all the stuff that I've built in the past few months. I think it's even the past year. And I mean, I've not really been very active on my Twitter, my Instagram, YouTube, whatever. So it's going to be really cool. A lot is planned. Stay tuned for that. Another thing that will likely change is the website and the whole system that's integrated into it. There's not the official announcement yet, but I'm just telling you my plans here. As a result, I will launch a totally new website, and I also have some ideas how to bring the old system back in a different way, but we'll see. The main reason I decided to get rid of the old system is that I never really had the time to support all of this, and then I also stopped making YouTube videos, and yeah, it generally just was too time consuming and also a little bit confusing for people, because it was a little bit complicated creating your account, the whole currency system, so I decided to throw it away. I hope you enjoyed watching, because that was it for today. Stay cool.